There's something magical about an island, and the San Juan Islands are some of the most beautiful in North America. Usually we think of islands as being isolated, but from an environmental perspective, they're not really isolated at all. Islands play an enormous and vital role in the water environment that surrounds them. And the way we care for the land along our shorelines in the San Juan Islands affects inhabitants of the ocean more directly than you might think. But first, a quick refresher on how a food web works. On land, it's easy. Plants use energy from the sun to grow. Plant eaters, like rabbits, mice, and deer, eat the plants. Carnivores, like lions and tigers and bears, eat the plant eaters. And sometimes each other. When a gap opens in the food web, everything else higher in that food web is threatened. It's kind of like a totem pole. The lower you are, the more you support. That means the lowly plant eaters actually carry the weight of most of the food web on their shoulders. In the marine environment, it's similar. Here, forage fish, small fish like Pacific sand lance, surf smelt, and herring, like the plant eaters, are near the bottom of the totem pole. These forage fish in turn become food for seabirds and larger fish like salmon, which in turn feed marine mammals, and land mammals like us. Coastal and aquatic plants not only play an important role in the marine food web, they're also important as habitat. In the San Juan Islands, herring attach their eggs to the eelgrass that grows in the water just offshore. Sand lance deposit their eggs in those smooth sandy areas you find between low tide and high tide. Surf smelt actually spawn on our beaches near the high tide line, and the eggs that they deposit in coarse sand and pea gravel are dependent upon the shade provided by shoreline trees and shrubs for survival. And our frequent rains wash insects out of the vegetation that grow among our rocky coastlines, sweeping them into the ocean and providing a smorgasbord for all the little fish that congregate just offshore. Unfortunately, forage fish are diminishing as their habitat disappears. The choices we make on our shoreline properties can enhance or destroy important habitat and have lasting impact. Shoreline structures, such as bulkheads, docks, and boat ramps, can displace forage fish spawning beaches and aquatic vegetation. These shoreline structures also deter natural erosion processes that provide important sediments needed to replenish our beaches. The construction of roads, buildings, and other impervious surfaces near the shoreline make it easy for pollutants to run directly into the sea and degrade water quality. And removing shoreline vegetation like trees and shrubs can expose surf smelt eggs to hot sun and strong winds and ruin their chances for survival. Conservation of our natural shorelines is essential if we want to protect our food web and our ocean environment. Our activities on land can have a direct and far-reaching influence on the health of the marine waters that surround us, as well as all the marine plants and animals that they support. Our food web depends upon our shoreline. Let's take care of it.